I mean, I feel like it's hard to hammer down like any kind of concrete identity right now. You know, it's like you're just on a freaking raft in the ocean. It's like,
right.
You know, it's like how can you hammer down any kind of concrete identity or worldview?
Sometimes
right now,
I'm on
you know?
the left side of the raft. Sometimes I'm in the middle. Sometimes I'm on the right. Hillary Clinton is an absolute lizard, and that's obvious. Everyone knows that. Take it away whenever you're ready.
So I'm here to settle the score once and for all. Finally, we're gonna get down to business. Aliens do like French onion dip. They just do. They like French onion dip.
You know what else aliens like? Authentic Italian cuisine.
My blood runs blue, and I love Italian.
You're canceled, dude.
I'll never forget their fascism.
You know where you're going to have a liberal, authentic Italian cuisine, not fascist?
With no trace of Mussolini anywhere.
Not even a single trace. Sapori di Sicilia.
Yeah!
I wanted to do a cut to an aggressive, like, Sapori, but I couldn't because that was really fucking funny. Sapori di Sicilia, Mussolini free since 2017. I don't know when they opened exactly.
I walked in the other day,
Mm-hmm.
and I was looking at their bread, and they were like, "Do you know what kind you want?" And I said, "No." And they were like, "Do you want to just eat some bread?" And they just brought me some free bread that they just took out of the oven.
They're good people.
They are good people.
I have a similar story where I walked in. I'm not a big espresso guy. It's kind of bitter.
Mm-hmm.
And I walked in, and Eric, the owner of Sapori, our good friend, I came in, and he's like, "Hey, man, do you want some espresso?" And I was like, "I'm not a big espresso guy." And he made me like 3 separate espressos, different ways, to like figure out which one I like the most. So cool. Such a cool place. And amazing food. I'm not an espresso guy. I enjoyed the fuck out of that espresso.
Well, I really like that, like a business, maybe a more recently founded business, is like, they wanna show you how awesome they are.
Right, yeah. He's like, I know I'm good. I want you to know that I'm good.
Yeah.
Yeah. It is an excellent place. Go there for some authentic, very reasonably priced food and beverages, gelato. Seriously. Everything's made in-house too, which is awesome. Check it out. Sapori di Sicilia on the corner of 4th and Main Street in Winona, Minnesota. If you're listening or watching and you're not from Winona, make the drive. Sapori's worth it. You could also see Swashbuckler at Midwest Music Fest if you make the drive.
Get some fresh bread, and then we'll stuff it into your ears.
Auditory pleasure pods. Thank you, Sapori. Thank you for watching.
We'll just spend a lot of time complimenting your ears.
Yeah.
Loui, dude, your ears just look so good today.
I know.
What did you do to your ears today? They look so good, I
had
bet.
some growth implants done like 10 years ago.
Wow.
You know, I've always wondered, how do you become the alien overlord Taco Supreme?
Oh, that's quite easy. You emerge from a volcano after being birthed by a jellyfish, and then you make sure to buy 27 lottery tickets, and the rest of that is, like an old wives' tale.
Right. Everything after that is hearsay.
Yeah, it's hearsay.
I think that would be probably a good place to start. It's loud.
Yeah, dude.
Please don't go.
Dude, that's a sick beat.
It's a 30-minute show.
Welcome to Isaac's 30-Minute Pod Show. I'm Isaac, Earwax for Thighs, Yanta, and I'm here with 2 wonderful human beings. Please introduce yourselves. And if you feel the call, the urge, the necessity to talk about your thighs, that's cool too.
We have all sorts of thighs for you people, and we got them for sale online right now. Just go to www.ebay.com.company, and you can find them. Any sorts of thighs. We have long ones, skinny ones,
dense?
Ones full, dense ones too.
Girthy?
I'm a thick thigh guy myself.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of thicker thighs.
I'd agree with you on that one. I'd agree with you on that one for sure.
And that's all I'll say about that. Hey, I'm Jack, the shepherd of cosmic gravy, bringer of cosmic earwax, lover of thick thighs.
That was fucking awesome.
There's something else you are, but I can't think of it right now. But
Yeah.
anyways,
That's the existential part of the cosmic gravy.
Right.
it's all canon.
It's all
And hey,
canonic.
I'm the alien overlord Taco Supreme. That's about it.
For thighs.
For thighs, among
Yeah.
many other things.
Yeah. Thighs too.
Thighs.
Thighs.
That's the main thing. With 3 C's thick.
Yeah. I was a 2C guy for a while. 2C thighs thickness guy.
Okay.
Yep.
But I'm feeling like today we might be adding another C.
It's okay. Medium rare steaks aren't for everybody.
That's true. Yeah. I like my thighs well done. And if I do say so myself, I'm feeling like I got some pretty cooked up thighs this afternoon, this evening. What time is it?
I'm a vegetarian, so I go for the Beyond thighs.
Your thighs are impossible, man. Got some impossible thighs over there.
Impossible thighs.
Thanks for tuning in to the Pod Show. We do this every week. Every Wednesday, these drop now on I'm going to do it just like the commercial. Hump Day. Just like the commercial. And I'm here with Jack and Loui.
Hey guys.
Hey.
I want to get right into. Usually we talk for a while when we have musical. I want to say fiends for some reason. Musical fiends in the studio.
Fiends and friends,
Fiends and friends.
Fiends and friends.
Yeah.
Appropriate.
Fiends, friends, and thighs.
We're supporting the inner soup of the Winona music community.
Yeah.
Fiends and
Yeah.
friends.
Yeah.
Love it.
The Winona music community. Can I
Yes.
get a hurrah through that YouTube?
Add a hurrah.
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 Oh wait,
Hurrah.
is that supposed to
Hurrah.
be Specs? Never mind.
Specs Hodge, our brilliant producer.
What was that?
Do we just not talk about Specs?
Yeah, you guys. Yeah, you guys. They generally throw garbage over here.
Is
and-
that
Right.
is that all gonna get like beeped out?
what?
Every time I say
Yeah,
Specs.
yeah. Every time you say specs, I just jump cut to before and after you say it.
Right. Yeah, especially when it's a long-winded story about Specs. It's a confusing jumble. of,
I should really tell you guys about the time I paid some guy $500, or I paid Specs $500 for him to beat the shit out of someone.
jump cut that. He paid to beat the shit out of someone.
Anyway,
Yeah. Some musical fiends in the studio tonight, and I want to jump right to Swashbuckler.
Woo.
Okay.
I'm
All right,
feeling
sure.
I listened to the album for the fourth time today. Once we confirmed that we were going to do this, Swashbuckler,
Thank you.
a cosmic group of cowboys here in Winona, that's already released music. Their first full-length album.
Yes, the debut album.
I fucking love it. I love it so much.
Well, you know that now that we're here, so it's Isaac's pod, but it's a pleasure pod. you know?
Oh,
It's
I
a
like
it's
that.
a pleasure pod now.
Yeah. Let me see if I can get the album name. They just released an album and it's called Auditory Pleasure Pods to Satisfy Your Lust for Nihilism.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah?
That's it.
score, brother.
That's it.
Can you put up the words to that as I as I say them? that is
Question mark nihilism. Yeah.
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 I submitted you guys to NPR. I think we did Earwax.
Oh, they're gonna hate us.
No, it was so fun, and she loved it.
Really?
Really?
Okay.
What's her name? Carrie.
Oh.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know.
I should really
on
know.
On the
Carrie
current.
Miller, right?
No, not Carrie Miller.
This
But-
is embarrassing.
Yeah, this is bad. Emma, now I don't really talk to Carrie. I talk to Kelly Gordon, the producer of the show.
Carrie, I used to listen to you all the time when I lived in Red Wing. I used to listen to the current all the time. and-
Carrie, we love you. We
You just-
absolutely love you.
Put some like nice piano music and be like, listen, Carrie, we love you.
You gotta understand.
We don't know your last name.
I lived in the middle of nowhere when I discovered there was actual music on the radio.
Yeah,
I had sort of an enlightenment.
that was me with the current too.
Sensation,
Actually,
yeah.
I think that was the first time I was on the radio, and I was like, "Whoa, this isn't just top 100 songs. This is
Yeah.
excellent. I love the current,
Yeah.
and I love you, Carrie. Piano music, please, Carrie. What's your
Carrie
name?
Wurzer.
Carrie Wurzer.
Oh.
Carrie Wurzer. What was I saying? Oh, I like put in earwax for the debut of the album, and I was trying to decide if I should say the whole album name for NPR. I don't know what the I don't know if you can say Lust on NPR. I don't know what the deal is. I'm assuming you can.
I think
But-
so.
But either way, I think I just said that you guys had a brand new album coming out and check out Swashbuckler. But I loved the transition because I put on an NPR voice when I do those. I'm like, hey, Carrie, greetings from Winona. I got some brand new music for you coming out of Winona from Swashbuckler. And it's like real mellow and then it goes 1, 2, 3, 4. Duh, 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 duh. It was such a good transition. And she loved it. She said so.
Oh, that's super
there.
cool to hear. I mean,
Yeah.
that's probably the only one that's short enough to play on the radio.
And I had to get a clean cut from our good friend Tyler Steinley.
Yeah, yeah.
Awesome.
And it said double clean because the first clean cut was not in fact clean.
It missed some of the explicits.
Some shits.
The album's
Some
pretty
shits.
explicit. You know, we had like when we were going through it, and we were like, okay, which songs are explicit? We were like, this one, and this one. Yeah, that one too.
There's one song where we turned. Can I swear on the podcast?
Absolutely fucking not.
Okay, so there's one song where George goes fucking shit, and then we like Connor literally dubbed in a like sub bass drop, and then that goes into like a whole like spacey like the whole spacey soundscape.
Right.
But it all starts with him going fucking, and then he like drops the shit, so it's like.
That's incredible. Using the fucking shit to your advantage.
Yeah, well,
Use
yeah.
it
I mean, every single, most of the songs ended in explicit,
Yeah.
so
yeah.
it was really easy to use them.
That's funny. There's a lot of material there to blend into space. So it's been out for a couple. I mean, this is going to come out in 2 days. It'll have been out for a couple weeks now, isn't it? 2 weeks?
2 or 3.
2 or 3
Yeah,
weeks?
it came out on March 11th,
Okay.
2022.
Yeah.
It's 2022.
In case you weren't watching this on the exact day it comes out, 2022 is the year we're in, the year of our Lord, Elon Musk. And
Yes.
and it's been getting some great response, and I'm excited about it. I just want to make sure everybody knows, if I forget to throughout the rest of the episode, go listen to auditory pleasure, right?
Yep.
Auditory pleasure
You're doing
pods
it.
to satisfy your lust for nihilism. Lust is an interesting word.
Well, I feel it's interesting because I feel like
I like it.
the NPR voice,
Yeah.
like the whole subtext of that is just lust for nihilism.
Yeah. Anytime you listen to NPR, you have an immediate lust for nihilism.
You're just like, oh fuck yeah, dude, read me the news.
Yeah.
Like 1984 was a core memory.
Yeah. A lust for 1984. A lust for Orwell, I would say.
Yeah.
So like I don't even care I don't even really care, but are you guys like nihilists or like I don't really care
No,
though.
I don't think so. I mean, there's probably a point in my life where I thought I was a nihilist.
Yeah.
But like, definitely not anymore. I like to practice abundance. That's a thing that we like to talk about in the band, just living intentfully.
Yeah.
So I think that is a reckoning with oneself, figuring the whole life thing out. And it's hard not to, I think, feel away sometimes.
Oh, for sure. I've definitely gone through periods of nihilism.
Oh,
for sure.
for
in
sure.
my
Well,
life, yeah.
I mean, I feel like it's hard to hammer down like any kind of concrete identity right now. It's like you're just on a freaking raft in the ocean. It's like,
Right.
it's like,
Yeah.
how can you hammer down any kind of concrete identity or worldview?
Sometimes
right
I'm
now,
on the left side of the raft. Sometimes I'm in the middle. Sometimes I'm on the right. Hillary Clinton is an absolute lizard. And that's obvious. Everyone knows that.
I totally believe it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If Hillary Clinton was a lizard, I would be at least 50% more likely to really like Hillary
I
Clinton.
think so, yeah. It's like if we had a lizard for a president, I'd be so on board.
I'd be fucking excited.
Yes, that's what we're talking about, man. Lizards for president.
I'd probably start listening to NPR more often if there were confirmed lizards out in the nation.
I mean,
the
there
news
are.
would get interesting. Who's a confirmed lizard besides Hillary Clinton?
I was at a party this weekend, and like people were talking to me about aliens, and that was the point where I realized that I probably, it was a nice grounding moment where it was like, society, you have to speak normal.
Are you saying you're a lizard? Is that what you're getting at here?
That's unclassified.
So you
Wait,
can
but
tell
if it's unclassified, then you can tell us.
It sticks out the tongue. Can you raise that mic just a tad?
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you,
It
sir.
might be slipping on me.
Those stands have gotten a good amount of that.
I can see it
Slippery
moving
stands.
as I move it up, but
Yep.
that's all right. We'll raise it extra high, and I'll try and remember as it gets
Yeah.
a little low.
We'll take a little break and we can work on the mic a little bit
Good
as well.
posture, Lizard Clinton.
I thought he was searching that for a second. Interesting. Curious what's going to pop up with that query. Does Saturn have too many rings?
No.
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 You don't think so?
No.
Why does it have so many? If it has, I guess that's a subjective question. Does it
Yes.
have a lot?
It has a lot.
Okay. But compared to what? Just our solar system?
Well, I mean, if you think about Earth, doesn't have any rings.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jupiter
point.
only has one ring.
And if you think about Beyonce, she also has a lack of rings.
Yeah, that's right. She's always asking for rings. It's kind of interesting.
It's kind of interesting. Beyonce's interesting. I liked her.
Yeah.
I like Lemonade. That was a good.
Lemonade's a
album.
classic.
Yeah.
Homecoming.
Let me ask you this: Beyonce or Rihanna?
Rihanna.
I'm gonna wait.
That's a tough question. I mean, I think musically, I enjoy Beyonce more,
Okay.
but like, I just really like Rihanna's vibe.
Rihanna's got a great vibe.
Beyonce or Rihanna, Will Smith or Chris Rock. Why are we choosing? Why do we have to choose?
What? I'm a firm believer. We don't all have to have opinions about everything. How about that?
That sounds like someone that's trying to dodge the question. Beyonce or Rihanna? Why do we have to split them? Why can't I just love them both? You have to choose, Jack.
No, I don't.
You're right. You don't.
No, I don't.
I'm definitely a Rihanna. I think Rihanna peaks out a little bit more for me.
Umbrella is just.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't get over it.
Yeah. What's the song? Put it up here. It's a great song. It's a really
The
good song.
great song.
Yeah. Saturn has how many rings? Do you know?
No.
Okay.
NASA doesn't know. They say they do. They're
I think
fucking
that's a
lying.
really-
They're absolutely lying about that.
I feel like that's pretty hard to answer because it's like, where does the ring start or where does it end?
Kind of like our solar system. There's like that's the official
Ever-
fact is we don't really know where it ends. It
Yeah.
just kind of plays it tapers off.
Wouldn't it kind of be? Are the rings ever expanding? Are we going to be enveloped in Saturn's rings eventually?
I doubt it.
I don't believe
Okay.
so.
Not us, maybe, but
not
maybe
not us. The rest of the humans. I mean,
Yeah, maybe in 2,000 years
yeah, probably 2023.
when Christ comes again.
Yep.
You heard it here first. Christ is coming.
I
Next
look
year.
forward. I look forward to it.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's gonna be a party, man.
I'm excited about it.
Yeah, we're gonna have a good time.
What, Shelby? She's going. Are you saying you're Christ? Is that what you're saying? You're Mary. Shelby is going to give birth to Jesus Christ, round 2, in 2023, coming this fall. Jesus Christ.
Tom Cruise as Jesus Christ
Oh,
in Shelby's uterus.
The whole movie takes place in Shelby's uterus.
It's an art flick, dude. It's an art flick.
Oh, Tom Brady.
yeah. I was gonna say, I was like, this guy was born in 1977.
Hmm.
This is interesting. I like the. I see.
I never got to the bottom of how many rings Saturn has.
Oh yeah, I like that you went to Tom Brady before Saturn.
It was the first result.
That's good.
2021, the most recent results.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry.
If Tom Cruise played Jesus
Says
Christ,
7?
no
7.
way, it's 7. The
So
same
Tom
as Tom
Brady
Brady.
has the
Same as-
same amount of rings.
Oh my God, dude! Tom Brady is Saturn.
Holy shit! Holy shit!
Whoa.
We are uncovering some stuff here.
Oh no.
Louis a lizard. Tom Brady is Saturn. And Shelby is giving birth to Jesus Christ. This has been an informative episode thus far.
No, we intended to bring you content.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you delivered. Let me say.
Only
Continue-
unclassified content.
Only
That's what the
unclassified.
pleasure pod is all about, dude.
There's plenty of classified content that you can find at our Patreon whenever that exists. Not now, but
The Patreon is exclusively
in Shelby's uterus.
Isaac's daily dick pic.
What do you think my price point should be for that? Because I think it should be pretty low.
77 cents.
Oh man,
77 cents.
Dude, I've seen those dick pics. Don't sell them short. They're artsy. They're good.
They're great.
I do some color schemes. I do a little color scheming.
You backlight it.
Yes, yeah. This is essentially, we have backlight behind me right now, and this is kind of just a recreation. This scene was based off of my dick pics.
That's how we knew how to do this.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
a really small jumping off point. It
Right.
started with the dick pics. but-
Specs saw my dick pics, and he was like, "We should do video for the podcast." I think
Whoa.
that just kind of works.
The origin.
Yeah, the origin story of the pod, the video section.
One day, fair people of the internet. One day.
One day. Not today. Maybe in 2023 with the coming of Christ, you will see the coming of. All right, let's throw it to an ad, and we will be right back. We're going to make some tunes. We're going to hear some quick thoughts from our lovely guests here. And thanks for listening. Thank you to our sponsor. I'm not even going to say which one we're going to do because I don't know, and that always messes me up in editing.
You know, I mean, if you're on an unidentified aerial pontoon, and I'm an alien. I don't know about you guys, but if you're there, and you're eating the French onion dip, which you know you are because you're an alien, and you're on an unidentified alien pontoon, you're eating Deans. I mean, you're eating Deans 100%. 100%, you're eating Deans.
You're never not eating Deans. It's the most just amazing fucking onion dip you've ever had in your life. And if you don't try it today, you are missing out. You'll probably die tomorrow.
That's a promise. Oh my God, I just realized that we didn't say like, comment, or survive on this one. That's how into this episode I have been. So keep on watching because Dean sponsors this episode, but also Lucky's on Third.
Where you can park your unidentified aerial pontoon right in their spaceport. You can unload your 6 boxes of Dean's French onion dip.
Each of them has 45 canisters in it.
Lay it out all over their tables. You can even make sculptures out of the Deans.
You
True.
can slather it all over your bodies and fucking get down with it, baby. Yeah.
That's how cool Lucky's on Third is. They'll let you bring in Dean's French onion dip, sponsoring this pod show. Dean's isn't, but Lucky's on Third is. And you can bring it on in there, eat some French onion dip, eat some delicious drinks, eat them right up.
Dude, the lighting
Yeah.
in Lucky's. It's unparalleled.
Dark.
Yeah. They also change it up every now and again. It's always dark, but they change it up every so often, and it's a unique beverage drinking experience. Not only that, they have games, they have pool, they have darts, they have trivia, they have bingo, they have pitcher night. I like to say that's my favorite game. $6 Long Island pitchers.
They have a pool of Deans.
They have a pool of Deans. We're
You
gonna
can
do.
jump in.
If you come to Lucky's, you might be able to see Jackson and I doing some French onion dip wrestling. It's like mud wrestling, but with Dean's French onion dip.
It's not skinny dip, let me tell you that.
Oh, but we will be.
It's 3 C's thick. Oh, it's thick, baby.
Thank you to Lucky's on Third, and thank you for watching this episode. And since I didn't say it in 10 minutes, like, comment, and survive if you want to keep on watching this. Because if you don't eat some Dean's French onion dip at Lucky's on Third, you might not be alive tomorrow.
No.
Yeah, so subscribe now while you still can.
I love your bowl, Isaac. That's
Thank you.
beautiful.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Like my bowl work?
I do. Even mutes it. I love it.
So pornographic.
So pornographic.
Porn.
All right.
What a
Are we
bunch
ready?
of pervs.
Yes.
Couple of I went downtown, had a look around. had to see if anybody could be a fast thinker, a smooth drinker, a big tinker. Backlight my penis when I send it to people. I like sauerkraut. I wanna have a fast knot, a sailor's beginning is about winning the fight with quick thoughts. With quick thoughts. Oh, this is Quick Thoughts.
Obviously, sauerkraut is probably like the best goddamn creation that's ever been created. If you put anything else on your hot dogs or your brats or, you know, God forbid, your penis.
You're a fascist.
Yeah, a fascist.
That was Quick Thoughts. Oh, Quick Thoughts. Yeah.
You're a fascist.
You're a fascist.
And you have quick thoughts. Oh,
This
yeah.
machine.
Thinks quickly.
Oh, nice save.
Rolling on the river. Down? On the river.
How do you? Oh, I was about to ask a.
It's a lot
dumb
of this.
Question. Well, but you know, canoes,
Yeah. Kayaks. Paddleboards, maybe.
pontoon boats.
Roll a
UFOs.
pontoon. UFOs. Roll a
UFOs.
pontoon UFO down the river.
Yeah.
If I could have any kind of UFO, it would be a pontoon UFO.
I kind of was thinking that. Like,
Just-
Jackson for sure would have a pontoon UFO.
Just the casual spacer, casual
Yeah.
unidentified flying object.
I was thinking more of like a TR-88, you know, one with the triangle lights. Like, but I mean,
you-
to
are-
each their own. I
Are you
mean,
describing a pontoon or a UFO?
the pontoon?
Okay.
The U.S. government makes them.
Pontoon UFOs?
Yeah,
A PFO?
they won't tell you about it. But
A pontoon
A
flying object?
UFP. An unidentified flying pontoon.
that'd be UAP, unidentified aerial pontoon.
Aerial pontoon.
Yes.
Welcome back to the pod show. That's excellent.
The next segment of this is taking place on an unidentified aerial pontoon.
Yeah. This is originally was Bob Ross Studios, and now it is an unidentified aerial pontoon studios. Guys, I had a question that was in my head a while ago
Okay.
when we started talking about Jesus and how Shelby's going to give birth to him. And
Can't wait, by the way.
I'm excited. 2023, Tom Cruise.
It's gonna be lit.
It's gonna be fire, for lack of a cooler word. That was an unidentified flying pun. I
Absolutely revelatory.
that was some auditory pleasure. If Tom Cruise starred as Jesus Christ in a movie, what do you think the Church of Scientology would have to say about that? That's my only question.
Oh, I mean,
Like, would they let it happen? Would they try and change the script, maybe?
I don't know. The dude's got 3 front teeth, so I don't know how they can even think he's really human.
He might actually be Jesus.
He's L. Ron Hubbard.
Yeah.
And so when he plays Jesus, the Scientologists know they're right.
Right.
I mean, I think the bigger question, Isaac,
Mhm.
what dope stunt are they going to do? 'Cause, like,
Yes.
What cool? He's gonna jump onto the cross and nail himself in.
Well, what about this? So the cross is actually a giant arc, but it's an arc in space. And then Jesus climbs the space arc.
Yeah. I'll raise you. I see your arc, and I'll raise you a pontoon. It's just a big pontoon with Jesus on it. Played by Tom Cruise. I'd watch the fuck out of that movie, dude. Holy
Yup.
shit!
Yep.
And then it just explodes randomly, but he lands in a cool role and goes.
He blade poses.
Yeah,
he
exactly. He lands one hand down and the other with the devil horns up.
Like deal. That'd be
Yeah.
awesome.
And he's also wearing a sailor's uniform because he's also L. Ron Hubbard. Because
Cute.
L. Ron Hubbard is Jesus. Cancel me. Do it.
Do it. We dare you.
I've been
Fucking do it.
waiting.
Yeah. I was thinking just now, I was like, I don't think we've canceled anyone yet. I'll bite that bullet.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
If
L.
you-
Ron Hubbard.
If you were to cancel anyone, who
Mhm.
would you cancel?
I mean, honestly, not L. Ron Hubbard, but Carrie and who are the two that run it? There's the guy who runs Scientology, and then his wife's been missing. I got deep into Scientology over COVID. I'm a
Really?
Scientologist.
Are you?
No,
Oh,
but this would not exist if I was a Scientologist. But I got into this documentary series about Scientology that was quite interesting.
I bet Scientology is pretty interesting.
Yeah, it's nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah, nuts is the word for it.
Especially the fact that it's real. Like, it was so dramatic and entertaining and intense, and then you have to, like, you forget, and you're like, oh, this is all real. What I'm hearing about
Yeah.
right now.
Oh, that moment you step back and you're like, why am I on Earth?
Why am I not on an unidentified aerial pontoon right now
Yeah,
with L.
you
Ron
know,
Hubbard?
Dr. Manhattan, I mean, he had the idea. He's like, I'm just going to sit on Mars without time.
Yeah.
And these rocks are going to be great.
That shit is good.
My only question is, why without time? Why did he go there when it was just a rock? He could have went there when it was, like Earth.
Serotonin.
Yeah, serotonin.
My only question is, who's Dr. Manhattan?
This
He's
guy.
the big. Yes, it's me.
He's the big. I want to hear what you were gonna describe yourself as there.
The man with
The
the
big- the
biggest.
Big cheese.
the big naked blue
Dong.
guy from Watchmen.
Yes.
Is Dr. Manhattan? Who is he?
Oh gosh,
He's the
from,
big naked blue guy from Watchmen.
Yeah, the comic book, the movie. If you haven't seen it,
I haven't seen either.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're missing out.
It sounds
worth
like it.
Diving into.
Yeah, worth diving
Hey,
into.
I'll borrow you the novel, man. I've got it.
Yeah.
Watchmen?
Yeah. Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Is that a show or a movie? I thought there was a show.
There
it's
is.
First
There is.
It's a first a graphic novel,
Okay.
then a movie, now a show.
Okay, Watchmen. All right.
Mhm.
You like it? Yeah.
It's very good.
I will or I do.
You do.
I do. I love it.
Well, because time is not real, so you already
Okay.
like it.
Right. Yeah. Yep. That much we can agree on.
Mm-hmm.
We could sip a nice beverage on the aerial pontoon. I'm really stuck on unidentified aerial pontoon.
A cup of beans. A
excellent.
cup of beans.
That might be our next album.
Yeah.
I mean,
Unidentified aerial pontoon.
If that is, that would make me so happy. So fucking happy.
It's definitely just raced to the top of the list.
Yeah.
yeah, it has.
Check-
I mean, we don't disappoint either. I mean, we're pretty serious.
Get your oh, there's no doubt about that. You guys are two of the most serious guys I've ever met in my life.
Yeah.
Get your pre-orders today for auditory pleasure pontoons to satisfy your lust for aerial floating devices.
Yes. yes.
Do you think that that'll be a consistent thing album-wise? Do you think that album names will stay longer than your typical album name?
I don't anticipate anything being the same ever.
Yes.
That's a great way to to look at life. What is that kind of? What's the one? Is it Taoism? That's like the river, like everything's constantly moving. There's never.
Yeah. Taoism is the yin yang. You know,
That is?
balance in everything. That's a Taoist.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Principle. So it's like everything is balanced.
Sure.
Light, dark, good, evil. It's
Right.
all in balance all the time.
I'm all about that. I don't think that's what I was thinking of. There's a philosophical idea. I don't know the name of it, but
there's Taoism.
is that maybe what I'm thinking?
I don't know.
We don't
Okay.
know.
Nothing's in the same place at the same time. Like, I'm not a philosopher. not gonna expand on that.
That's
I don't know
okay.
where
It's
I'm going.
it's why we're here to,
Yeah.
to elaborate on
Yes.
things we don't know about.
Right. Yeah. That's kind of the theme of the whole the whole show.
Yeah.
Let's talk about a lot of things we don't understand, like
Perfect.
unidentified auditory pontoons.
Pontoons.
Yeah. Oh man, I am excited about the next album. Do you guys have any shows coming up?
Yes.
Can we talk about that for a second?
Absolutely. If you want to see us, you can come to Midwest Music Fest. Be sure to buy your tickets. We'll be playing at Island City at 3:45 on Saturday, I believe.
Is that the 30th of April?
The 30th on the
30th.
Saturday. So second
Okay.
day, I will be flying in from Colorado on the day before.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I had to miss my other band's performance. Unfortunately. Holy cow!
Wow.
Ah!
That was the best response to this music I've ever gotten.
It's like, what are you doing playing calming bird sounds? It sounds like some sort of elevator music from hell.
Just birds nonstop.
Fuck, man. Jeez.
Most people, this is the end of the episode music. This
Nice.
leads us out.
We got to wrap things up then.
Yeah. And I didn't even look. I was just genuinely curious when you were playing, but that's kind of perfect.
Yeah, come see us at Island
Yeah.
City. Then that's going to be the only time you can see us for the foreseeable future until June, July, and August. We intend to be, playing a lot of shows
Yes.
then, so
Hell yeah.
see us around.
I'm excited.
And I heard you might be playing Karate Camp.
We will be
We're
playing
definitely
Karate
going to
Camp.
play Karate Camp.
Yeah. Karate Camp is September 9th through the 11th. Sugar Lads, my band's playing there as well. And it's going to be a hoot.
It's going to be a big hoot.
There's
An
going to be a
absolute hit.
plethora of owls.